Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here, and I have another new GFuel for you guys. This one I picked up at Vitamin Shoppe. Vitamin Shoppe now has 3 exclusive flavors. I have already reviewed 2 of the 3. That was the Dragon Ball Z, as well as the Soda Ice Candy. And the third one for today is the Pac-Man Power Pellet, which is supposed to be a Cherry Lollipop flavor, coming right up. Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me today where I go over everyday energy for everyday people. It is primarily energy drink reviews, but I do the occasional caffeine safety video and caffeinated product. So if that sounds right for you, feel free to hit that subscribe button. I post new videos every Tuesday night and one on the weekends. Be sure to share this with all your GFuel friends and everyone else that you know to get the name out about Caffeine Man. Really trying to expand my audience this year. And if you want to stay in the know on what drinks I actually reviewed this past week and what is going to be coming up next week, be sure to sign up for my newsletter on caffeineman1.com. That's right, I have my own website now. Be sure to check that out for any information you want to find out about me, as well as all my affiliate links to help you guys save money on energy drinks. And like I said, that newsletter gets sent out once a week on Sundays, so be sure to check it out, because in today's video, we're going over the GFuel Pac-Man Power Pellet Cherry Lollipop flavor. A lot of words going on there. And I have reviewed pretty much every GFuel there is, and trust me, there are a lot of GFuel flavors. Therefore, all you need to know is that it is a nootropic energy drink that is primarily focused to gamers, but anyone can drink them. And these new cans have 140 milligrams of caffeine, so why don't we go ahead, let's taste it out. And here's the can. I mean, who's going to be able to do the sounds right? Well, I guess there are probably some people who are like professional sound people who can make all the sounds, but that was my best that I could come up with on the spot. For the Pac-Man Power Pellet graphics, you got Pac-Man chasing after a cherry to get those extra bonus points. Oddly enough, they don't have the Power Pellet on here, which is what you're kind of going for because you want to, you know, become invincible. But they do got this cute little graphic on the side for each one of like the call outs, like the Power Pellet. They have the Power Pellet there for energy. They got Pac-Man there for focus, because he's focused on getting those ghosts. Some of those ghosts have endurance, while other ones have reaction, because they're trying to react to getting away from Pac-Man. Very clever by GFuel. Let's go ahead, let's taste it out. Clear color. Ooh, smells very cherry. Interesting to see what the Cherry Lollipop is going to be. A lot of companies sometimes go with like cherry lime. GFuel actually has the sour cherry, which I thought was a really good flavor when they first came out. And there are some people that think that most of the cherry flavors taste like medicine. So most likely, most cherry flavors are going to taste medicine-y to you, because the people that usually say that had a lot of medicine when they were kids. And of course, those companies to make the medicines try and taste better, they usually went with a cherry flavoring. Some companies switched over to grape, and even though that was supposed to help mask that medicine-y kind of taste so it didn't taste as bad, they ruined the lives of a lot of children who would eventually become adults that would like to try flavored energy drinks but can never have the cherry or grape drinks, but because it reminds them of medicine. So thanks a lot, Robitussin and all you other medications trying to make your stuff not taste as bad, ruining us for the rest of our lives. Let's taste out the Cherry Lollipop. I was not one of those kids affected by medicine kind of flavors. I actually like the non-flavored ones because you got really that potency of that medicine flavor, you know, that really strong punch of medicine flavor, and you're like, yeah, that's the good stuff. Get rid of that cherry and grape. So for your carbonation, I said this in my last GFuel video, I think the carbonation has been brought down, and you know, when you have a lollipop flavor, maybe you want sort of a smoother candy feel, I'm not sure, but the last few drinks it really has seemed to be much more of a medium carbonation, which once again, I'm really liking. As for your sweetness, I'm going to say that you are getting a medium to high sweetness closing in on high, and it is right at that level where it's almost high. And I think the more you continue to drink this, I do think you're going to start picking up on a little bit more sweetness. It's going to stack, and you are going to hit that low level of high. And with that stacking flavor, let's talk about the flavor profile. I am also going to say that it is on the low end of high. It seemed like it was medium to high first, but once again, you saw me look at the camera after that second sip, and when I had that third sip, they hit that high level because the flavor is definitely stacking. So for that flavor, you are getting this light cherry flavor in there, and you are getting this light candy flavor kind of in there. And I thought that it was going to be a little bit too light for me, but like I said, the flavor did start to stack. You actually started getting a nice solid cherry flavor, but not just cherry flavor. It is really a candied cherry kind of flavor, which is actually like a cherry lollipop. A lot of people, when they think cherry lollipop, they think about those lollipops that they used to give out at the bank, and I don't know if they still do that because I'm not a kid and I don't have kids, but as a kid they gave all those lollipops at the bank, or maybe even your grandparents gave them to you when you came over. But either way, it points out that it is a light cherry candy kind of flavor, and it actually is really good. They gave you what they said they were giving you on the can. Now me personally, I prefer stronger, more solid punches of flavor, bam bam, but when companies go for something that might be slightly lighter, you can't fault them for it because that's what they're trying to achieve. Not everybody likes super strong flavors, but it is a super solid flavor. They are giving you what it says on the can. They are giving you cherry lollipop. I think they did a good job with it. So where's it going to be going on the Caffeine Man rating chart? A lot of the G Fuels tend to rate in the 9s because they do a solid job representing what they're saying on the can. And it's got to be difficult to get all those high scores all the time with all the unique flavors that they come out with. But this one also going to stay in the 9s. I am going to give this one a 9.1. Another great job to G Fuel with their Vitamin Shop exclusive flavors. Hopefully they will slow down a little bit on the drinks because I got so many new drinks I have to review. Come on, G Fuel, just calm down a little. You got so many drinks already. You already got your Vitamin Shop exclusives now. You got your GNC exclusives. You got your Sheets exclusives. You got enough exclusives going on now. You just take a breather and just chill out on the amount of flavors that you're coming out with, because I know you're coming out with like an influencer one next or something, because they're not going to listen to me. Whatever, G Fuel. If they listened to me about making the old ones 140, then I'd have to be mad at them, but it would be a happy kind of mad because I'd be buying a lot more G Fuel flavors of those old ones at 140 if they changed them over. So actually, if you guys are looking for a good cherry flavor, you got to check out that C4 Starburst right up there. C4 Starburst Cherry. It is my top rated cherry flavor. That is a cherry candy flavor because it tastes just like the cherry Starburst. And they are now selling C4 Energy back on the Cellular website, so you guys can save 20% off when you use coupon code Caffeine Man. Very excited to get you guys that 20% off again because they're not going to be using Amazon anymore. You're going to be able to find them on the Cellular website. They don't have all the flavors yet, but they are slowly getting all the flavors back. Be sure to check out the Cellular website. Thank you all for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to share this with all your friends and family, and be sure to check out caffeineman1.com for how to save money on energy drinks and that wonderful newsletter I'm going to send out to you guys once a week. And until next time, have yourselves a great day. Or night.